Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for She's Crafty, a mini paper pad class put on by my dear scrappy friend, Shannon. It is a 10-week class. We are in week 5. If you are new to my channel, stay tuned. If you are a return subby, then you can move forward. But I want to give just a little summary for those newbies how this class works. So what you want to do is grab any paper pad size you have that you would like to work with. All right, it can be a 6x6, 5x5, 4x4s, even the little 2x2s. We're not going to leave you out on those as well. Or you can grab your 7x8s or your 8x8s. If you have no paper pads or loose papers from those paper pads, then use your scraps. Once you've selected what paper pad that you want to use, then go to your stash and select 2 pattern papers, 2 cardstock papers that are 12x12. Even if you scrapbook a smaller size, you can cut those down as well. But we are focusing on the size 12x12. You're going to use the paper pad and your 2 12x12s to create 2 layouts within 2 weeks. All right. So if you were starting from the beginning, this is week 1, you are going to create a layout for week 1 and 2. Then your next little collection you're going to put together is going to be for week 3 and 4. And then the next one is 5 and 6, and that's what I am going to show you here is 5 and 6. Then you want to go to your embellishments. All right. You can use a brand new products. You can mix it up however you want. As our dear friend Shannon says, you are the boss of you. All right. So I am using Arbor Lane collection. My little kit here this time, I stuck with 1 manufacturer and 1 collection on my paper choice. Okay. And this is again the Arbor Lane collection that came out in 2007 from Pink Paisley. So that's what's here. My paper pad fell apart, so this is what I have left from that collection. I also have only 3 12x12 papers from that collection. Of course, I only selected 2, and I selected these 2. Now moving on to my embellishments, it's going to be a mix match, which is my love. I love to mix match. It's rare that I will use the same collection when I'm putting kits together. I like to mix all my products up in papers. All right, so we have chipboard here from Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection. Then I went through my individual boxes by color, and I'll show you real briefly what I do here. So let's say, for instance, right here, I have not hardly used, I've used 1, 2, 3 pieces from this chipboard collection. So I'll keep it together until they all start, if they all start falling out like this, then I will separate them by color at that point. But let's say I have just this little bit here left. I will not keep this full 12x12 sheet. I will pop those out, and if they have a sticky back, I remove the little film off the back. And then I place them in my little tiny bins here, and they're by color. So this one says mint. So anything goes in this box: enamel dots, acrylic pieces, foam dots, die cuts, stickers, chipboard, everything. Oh, brads go in here. So I just put it all in there. I'll put ribbons sometimes in there. So that's how that works. Just wanted to briefly show you that. So this is why this is like this, because I just went through based on my papers, and I just went into the colors that I thought I would work with. Use some sequins possibly on this layout, and I thought about these black ones, would go good. Against the wood grain, these green, black, and silver would look awesome. And I have these white kind of iridescent, but they tend to have a pink tone to them, so I don't know that I'll use them. Anyway, here's my sequence. I wanted to let you know. I picked some, this is how I store my washi tape right now, is in these containers. I only have 3. I stick with the kind of about 3 or 4 colors that I like. This one, black, is so universal, the black and white. I have 1 container for that. Then I have another one that has like the blues and greens, and another one that has the reds and the oranges. And my theory again is if I find something that I want, then I have to give something up in here to make it fit, because I am not going to work outside of my small area of what I can store of products. Okay. Also, there's some mixed media on sketch number 5. So I have this black acrylic paint that I got out, my Dilution shimmer spray, and my Heidi Swapp color shine in gold. All right, so I'm going to get creating. I'm going to go select my, I know my photos that I'm going to use. Where are they for layout number 5? I have no idea for 6. So here is my photos for layout number 6. Wow, I like how I just laid that out. Huh, I don't know if I'll use it that way. That's not quite how the sketch is, but I kind of like that. All right, so I'm going to pause the video, get my paper out, do some trimming, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. So I trimmed off the branding strip from my 12 by 12 paper. I matted 2 of my photographs. 2 I did not need to mat because they were already a small print on my photo paper, so already had a border around it. I trimmed it up so that my mats were somewhat even. If you want to know the size of the photographs that I chose, because the sketch is using 3 by 4 photographs, I have a combination here. So let me give you the measurements. It is, let me move over. So we have 3 by 2. So we have 2 3 by 2s. I think this is actually a 3 by 4. So that's 4 long. The width is 3. So I do have one that is 3 by 4. Then this one here is 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. All right. Then I layered my matted photographs, or I double matted is what I should say. I double matted my photograph using this paper. Very thin border, and it is kind of wonky because I used my scissors. Now, my next thought here is to go through these papers, and I am going to create paper layers behind here and hopefully not have to trim these papers up, which are 6 by 8. Okay. Now this will make that pop. The stripes are going different, but I think I can make that work. I like that. I don't want yellow. Green would be good, even though you don't see any leaves on the trees. Kind of represents the trees being green. Kind of like that. I want a third one, because you know me, everything odd. That has pink in it. I don't want to bring any pink. It's kind of a pinkish color. No pink. No pink. Like the honeycomb. Okay, I like that. Okay with it. Let me see this. Ooh, I like that. That's a contender. But it might be too light going on the background. So we'll stick that to the side too. Kind of like these gold foiled ones. That has kind of a grayish brown tint. So what I mean by that is the base on this kind of gray tint is brown, or it's because of the gold that's making it look that way. That's okay. I love the color. Now here's kind of a mauve with gold. And I think that one's it. It kind of keeps with kind of this winter vibe. And just let you know, I'm going to lay this out kind of how I like it, and then I'm going to stop the video, secure everything down, and come back with my finished layout. So now, as you can tell to the left, I dumped out all my embellishments. All right, so what do I have out here? I'm not using that frame. Eliminate that. I have that flower there. Oh, I remember pulling this because this photograph, like I said, was in November. So I might be able to tuck this under somewhere or up above. Let's see. I don't know that I like that there. Could possibly put it there. Bring some embellishments. All right, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a resist emboss. This is an old Heidi Swapp card. And the layout or the sketch calls for some mixed media. I haven't forgotten, but I need to put something up against this here. I'm not sure what, but I do like this scriptiness and everything here. And it can go sideways. I don't think it would look cool upside down. Or if I tuck it under, I'm going to lose all that scriptiness, which I might want. You see a little bit, I don't know if I like the brown and brown. I want this part. Maybe I'll put it sideways like that. And I'll have some mixed media. I'll apply some of this mixed media there. So I like that. Now, let's see. This is going to be tighter over here. I'm only going to have a smudge showing, but I could have some embellishments going here. Now my problem is I'm going to get into 4 areas of embellishments, and I like odds, but we'll see here. I've got this tag here. Oh, this is gray. I like the arrow. We're pointing to the deer, maybe like that. Fishtail, or we'll forget about the whole arrow. Even though I got ribbon, we can do like that. Maybe like that, and a tag, or I build it up this way. And then I thought this was cute. This is from a die from Close to My Heart, and it's a little envelope, but guess what? The inside's showing purple. But I could have it as an embellishment, but darn it, unless I colored that black or something. Maybe like that. Maybe a little flower. All right, my layout is complete. Didn't that turn out fabulous? I love it, love it, love it. All right, now let's go over it. We're using Blueprints sketch as an inspiration, and I love blueprint sketches. I found them a long time ago. I wish whoever was designing those never quit. They did a fabulous, fabulous job. All right, I stuck with the sketch with the overlapping of 4 photos. What I changed was they had a embellishment cluster small right up here, but I decided to make my cluster, instead of just ephemera, I used cards. And this is of course a printed one, and then one for me to do a little journaling. I'll come back to that. And then from my puffy stickers, I added this teacup that says hello. As I stated, I brought in sequins instead of using mist in doing my droplets. And I added the sequins here and here. Now moving down here, remember I had the tag and I did it in gold. When I placed it and was starting my embellishment, it was yellow, and I was trying to figure out how to bring in more yellow without going outside of my kit. And therefore I decided to use silver mica mist from Nuva, this right here. And remember I told you you can layer right on top and it will keep that color. So I really now love this, and you can see my original gold peeking out right here, and I'm a-okay with that. So that represents that tag. I could have punched a hole and added thread, but I decided to leave it like this. Then I brought in the die cut piece right here and placed it right there, which was a fishtail banner that came to a point, and the point is tucked under the photograph. Then I have this tab here. Then I brought in this paper flower and then added a white or cream color enamel dot right there. Brought in this heart here, which came from close to my heart about a year ago. More sequins right here. So I have my 3 clusters of sequins. And then I have 2 spots for embellishments right here. The title was to go here. I put it up here. I wanted to make a statement that this is my home. This is where I was raised in Central Oregon. It's not the house that my parents live in, is not the house that I was raised in, but in Oregon will always be my home in my heart. Even though I have not lived there for many, many years, always go home to visit once a year minimum. And then I took paper hearts and then puffy hearts and layered them right here. And these little tiny puffy hearts came from a Felicity Jane collection many years ago. My home has a silver foil, and I do not mind mixing my different metals. So this is silver, and this paper has gold metal foil in it. And then of course I have my silver sequins in here as well. All right, my layout is complete. I can't wait to see what the other ladies have created, or the ladies that are just participating over at Shannon's Facebook group site, which I will have the link listed below, along with all the other ladies that are posting YouTube videos playing along with Shannon's paper pad class. All right, show us some love by giving us a thumbs up, and be sure to share our channel. We love inspiring and bringing ideas to everyone. All right, get out those photographs, document those memories in a fun, creative way, and keep coming back. Definitely every Sunday, but I also post 2 or 3 other times throughout the week. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.